Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and Manchester United have just beaten Cardiff by 5 goals to 1 at the Cardiff City Stadium. Well, what an absolutely fantastic performance from Manchester United. It just looked a total different team today. As I said, the movement, the passing accuracy, the fullbacks getting in high positions and pushing forward and making decent overlapping runs. Matic and Fellaini played well in the midfield. Matic and Herrera played well in the midfield, pulled good strings in the midfield. Movement very, very good, aggressive with the ball, one touch, two touch, getting bodies in decent positions. As I said, but the team was full of confidence. We were hungry for goals, and it was just an absolutely fantastic performance. Martial was influential. Rashford was very, very good. As I said, scored a great goal in the game as well. Lingard played in 3 different positions today, and he was absolutely fantastic as well. And it was a different air of class today, as I said, and I had a lot of confidence coming into this game today. So that gives us a glimpse of the Alex Ferguson days. I can't remember last time Manchester United won by 5 goals to 1. It must have been Midtjylland a couple of seasons ago, as I said, but you can tell the confidence is back in the team. Ole Gunnar Solsjaker did say he wanted the team to express themselves as he expected, and it's good the way that the team have gone along with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's instructions, because I did say we was going to be a different team today. Confidence was there. We were pushing forward, created a lot of chances as well, as I currently said. And it was a great, great team performance today. Paul Pogba was world class today. As I said, it was a great, and he only started 3 players of the 11 that Jose Mourinho had currently bought. So only 3 of them actually started in the game. But he went with a 4-3-3 formation. David De Gea, he put Young and Luke Shaw at fullback, who I thought did absolutely phenomenal. To quite fair, he went with Lindelof and Joe centre back position. In the midfield, he put Pogba, Herrera, Matic in the midfield, and then the front 3 were Martial on the left, Rashford in the middle, and Jesse Lingard on the right. We know we had out before the game Smalling, Rojo and Sanchez. Cardiff obviously had out quite a few of their players as well. And Neil Warnock has still not beaten Manchester United. Obviously, we know the last time these teams met was back in 2014, as I said, and Cardiff have not beaten Manchester United since 1960, as I said. So it was good. Basically, Marcus Rashford had put us in front just after 4 minutes. The second goal was for Herrera. Lingard got 2 goals and got an assist today as well. I thought he put an absolutely sublime performance in. Paul Pogba got 2 assists as well, and it was just an absolutely great performance, best performance of the season, biggest win of the season, and I think the confidence is now back in Manchester United. One touch, 2 touch, passing was phenomenal, bodies getting to decent positions, and like Wayne Rooney said, when we were leading with Jose Mourinho, we'd sit back and we wouldn't try and pressurise to score more goals, but we was absolutely phenomenal today. We know it's only Cardiff City, but I tell you what, that was a different Manchester United team I saw today, different spirit. Level of commitment, quality, intelligence. It was just absolutely fantastic. The football was absolutely amazing to watch, and 1 touch, 2 touch flick in the game, and it was just absolutely amazing to watch. As I said, and it could have been potentially more than 5-1 because we had other chances as well. But I think every player put a good performance out there today. I thought, on the width, we were very, very good. The movement on the width was very good with Martial and Lingard and that. And I thought Rashford was causing problems as well. And I thought we were absolutely sensational today. Best performance of the season, as I said. And now it's been good for us today because we're now 8 points behind top 4. Chelsea lost at home today. Manchester City lost at home today. So that's been a potentially good news for us. I can't remember when Chelsea and Manchester City lost at home on the same day and the same week. I can't remember when last time that happened. But, obviously I've got confidence now in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Obviously his instructions worked. He told the team to express themselves. And the players have really gone along with it and they've done a fantastic job. So potentially the first goal was from Marcus Rashford from a free kick. Absolutely sublime free kick. I do think it was deflected, but that was 1-0. The second goal was from Ander Herrera. Great goal it was. I think that did get a deflection though as well, but it was a great goal. Went into the net and that was 2-0. And then I think something happened in the first half. Luke Shaw collided with Patterson. And they were okay though to carry on. Cardiff had got a penalty in the game as well. I think it was allegedly a handball from Rashford, and Cardiff scored that penalty, and that was 2-1. And the third goal was just absolutely amazing. 1 touch, 2 touch. The movement was absolutely fantastic as well. It was absolutely great. Lingard had got the assist. It was 1 touch, 2 touch. Martial went through. And lovely, composed finish. His head were up. He knew what he was doing. He slotted it straight into the bottom corner, and that was 3-1. And it was 3-1 at half time, as I said. And then the second half comes, potentially Manchester United got a penalty through Jesse Lingard. Jesse Lingard had got fouled and Manchester United got a penalty. So Jesse Lingard had taken it and that made it 4-1, as I said. And then right near the end, Jesse Lingard had got his name on the score sheet to make it 5-1. Received the ball, went round the keeper and slotted it home for 5-1. But what a great performance that was today. We was on a higher level today. It just looked a total different Manchester United team, dominated every part of the pitch. Players put a good, decent performance in. As I said, and Solskjaer did praise Carrick. He did praise Kieran. As I said, he's really looking forward to coming here, as he did say, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And he also said, did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he wants the team to play his way, which was the Fergie way today. That does give us a glimpse of the Fergie day, and that is the United way, as we all know. But Lingard, good to see him get 2 goals and get assists. Pogba, good to see him get 2 assists as well. Good to see Rashford get his name on the score sheet. I think that's his 5th goal this season. Anthony Martial as well. But what a performance that was today. In second half, he'd brought a couple of substitutions. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he'd brought Fred on. He'd brought Fred on, he'd brought Fellaini on, and he brought Fred on, Fellaini, and he brought someone else on as well. Fred, Fellaini, and let me think who else he brought on. Fred, Fellaini, and I'll have to think about. I can't remember the other player that he brought on, but yeah, he brought a couple of substitutions on in the second half. Did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as I said, but great performance today. Hopefully now Solskjaer can build on this, and now we can go on a winning streak, as I currently said. But great performance today. We was in every challenge, did well in the midfield. I thought the fullbacks did well, pushing higher as well. Lingard was phenomenal. Rashford was Martial was very influential. Rashford was very good, as I said. And they are youngsters, Rashford and Martial, but I think they are going to grow and develop and fantastically well. And I do think they are going to become superstars, as I currently said. But what a performance that was today! Great performance in Manchester United. The movement was good. The 1-touch, 2-touch getting into the pockets was good. And it was a different air of class today. And that just looked a total different Manchester United team today. As I currently said, it was just a total different Manchester United team. Absolutely world-class performance from Manchester United today. And if I said we'd be up there if we played like that. We play like we did today. We are capable of beating anybody. We played a bit like Man City today, when they're playing really well. As I said, but what a performance that was today. And as I said, Solskjaer did say he wants a player to express themselves, as he did say in his interview. He said a lot of managers would want to manage Manchester United, including me, and he actually does want the job on a full-time basis. And Solskjaer, the mentality was there in the team today. There was a different mentality in that team today, and it was a great mentality in that team today. They were full of confidence. They were hungry for goals. They were pushing bodies forward, getting in decent positions. As I said, Pogba had a chance. It was saved by the keeper. Rashford had a great opportunity in the second half. That just went wide, but I think a keeper got a touch to it as well. And Cardiff were very poor, to be quite honest. I think they had a couple of chances, did Cardiff, but we were just so competitive, very sharp on the ball, very aggressive, and we just played that game like a training session. There was a lot of tempo to us play, and it was just so amazing to watch. Was that football? The football was absolutely amazing. I haven't seen Manchester United play like that for a long time. I said we were sharp, we were energetic, showed a lot of desire, a lot of intensity. His passing was absolutely spot on as well. His finishing was very clinical as well. And I've got to say, all them players put a great performance out today. And I thought Herrera and Matic did well in the midfield. And as I said, the brilliance of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will improve these players, as I said, because they wasn't playing to the potential level under under Jose Mourinho. But now we are seeing a different Manchester United, of course, and we have seen it today. So hopefully we can build we can create a platform and build on that platform. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can do this, and it is good to see him, basically say that we need to pick the best teams to get the results, but everybody is going to get the opportunity of what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said as well. He has been having discussions with Alex Ferguson about getting the Inter job. He's very happy about this. Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He does want the job on a full-time basis. As he did admit, Ed Woodward will be delighted with this, and Ed Woodward is backing Solskjaer in January. Reportedly, he's going to get around £50 million spending speech to spend in January, but who's to say if we carry on playing like that, scoring goals like that for fun, and playing that brand of football that we like to see, that style of play. And he did mention about the hairdryer, as I said, and that was just the way what I saw tonight. That's the way Alex Ferguson, used to play and got the team playing. That's just, you could see the confidence in the team, the intelligence, the quality. We was clinical in every department of the pitch. We were very, very fast on the ball. There was a lot of tenacity about us play as well, and just absolutely amazing. Pogba was world class, as I said. Brilliance to Solskjaer, the mentality of Solskjaer. He knows the culture of the club. He knows the club inside out. He will improve Pogba. Obviously we know Lukaku wasn't playing today because he's on compassionate leave. He's set to miss one more game after this, and then I think he's set to return, as I said. But he's going to improve Matic because Matic did well. He pulled the strings off in that midfield tonight. He was very, very good indeed. Lingard, we're doing well. He went in 3 different positions tonight. Did Jesse Lingard? He was helping out, in the midfield as well. We saw Luke Shaw and Ashley Young really, really high up the pitch. Making overlapping runs for the likes of Martial and Jesse Lingard. That was very, very good to see as well. I'm surprised he didn't start Diego Doyle, to be quite fair. I thought Young was very, very well, but I thought the whole team played well as a team, communicated well together, as I said, and that was just absolutely fantastic to watch. And, it's the biggest win of the season. And hopefully now we can go on a winning streak. As I said, I haven't seen Solskjaer's post-match interview because it hasn't come on yet. He's going to have a few interesting things to say. But who's to say, if this carries on, the performances carry on like this, and the players are playing well for the team, who's to say Solskjaer won't get the job on a full-time basis? They might even give him the contract. Who's to say they won't give him the contract? But you never know. We're still in search, obviously, recruiting for a full-time manager at the end of the season. It's either going to be Pochettino or Zinedine Zidane. But great performance today. Level of commitment was good. We was quality, and the width. We were very, very sharp. We were very, very good on the width as well. We looked very, very good out wide as well. Good in the midfield. The passing, the flicks, the touches. It was just absolutely amazing to watch. And I thought Rashford's free kick were very, very good as well. I thought Herrera's second goal was very, very good as well, even though that got a deflection. I think the Rashford free kick got a deflection as well, but Paul Pogba in the game did provide 2 assists, and he created chances as well, did Paul Pogba. Obviously, they got to go back, did Cardiff City. They didn't really show out going forward, Cardiff, because we were too quick on the ball, too fast for them, and they couldn't cope with the pace of Manchester United tonight. But Manchester United's third goal was for Martial. Jesse Lingard had got the assist, and that was best goal of the game for me. The movement, the touches was just absolutely amazing. That's the Manchester United of old. So we are getting the glimpse of Manchester United of old, and that just looks like a total different team, as I said, and it was just amazing to watch, as I said. And we was 3-1 up at half time. How many times have we seen that this season? Not very often, but you can see the level, on the scale of the level, you can just see how different we was. This is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first game. He's got a great result in his first match as Manchester United manager. 5-1 is a fantastic result. I know Cardiff are a great side, but this is away from home. 5-1, we know his away record hasn't been good this season. We know we haven't been so good at home. We've been lacking goals. We've been conceding a lot of goals. We still need to address the defensive problems, as we all know. But 5-1, absolutely fantastic, as I said. But I thought every individual on that pitch tonight just put a good performance in. They worked together as a team. Communication was good, energetic, work rate absolutely fantastic, created chances. And, I said best goal of the game for me was Martial's third, as I Kimberly said. And there was different air about the team, as I said, confidence in the team, composure in the team. And, we were just absolutely amazing tonight, as I said, and we need to carry that on for the season. May have a chance of top 4, as I said. It hasn't gone totally out of the window yet because Chelsea lost at home today. Manchester City lost at home today to Crystal Palace, and Chelsea lost at home to Leicester. So potentially, so the goals of today were from, as I said, Martial got the first, Rashford got the first one, good, great free kick after 4 minutes. Second, and Herrera got deflected, but Pogba got the assist. Leicester. Cardiff got a penalty, that was and they got it back to 2-1. Alleged handball from Marcus Rashford. I don't know if it was actually handball though, but that's the referee would give it. Martial third, Lingard had got the assist for the third. So Lingard got 2 goals today, and he also got an assist. And the 4th goal was from a Lingard penalty. As I said, he got fouled in the box. And the 5th goal, Lingard, Pogba got the assist, I think, for the 5th goal. Lingard went round the keeper and finished it off right near the end. And a great comprehensive win. That's going to give you a lot of confidence now into the team to go on a winning run. And we just need to keep performing to that standard level and perform like that. So you could tell the difference in the team today. I knew Man United were going to turn up tonight as a different approach, and I had a feeling it was going to happen because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer knows the club, he knows the strappings of the club, he knows the culture of the club, and he knows the club inside out. Because obviously, as he was saying, in the reserve team, he's worked with a couple of the players and he's watched them grow up, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer did mention as well. But he did say it's like being back home. This is what he said in his press conference, and he said he's looking forward. He wants to get the players enjoying football again, and without doubt, we enjoyed that football tonight. That was just absolutely amazing for Manchester United. But we keep playing like that, Potentially, I still think we need to rebuild into the team a bit. I still think we need a couple of signings, but we keep playing like that. That looks like a title-winning team. I know we're not going to win the title this season, but maybe next season. That playing like that is a title-winning team, because that's the football Manchester City play, the football Liverpool have been playing this season, like we did tonight. That was absolutely incredible, and you can't ask for any more. The amount of effort we put in, the work rate was good. The team were communicating very, very well, darting forward, getting bodies in good positions. Even the fullbacks, Ashley Young and Luke Shaw, playing high up the pitch as well, which we didn't see under Jose Mourinho. Fullbacks getting forward enough. This is what Luke Shaw and Ashley Young did tonight, which was very, very good to see. This was Luke Shaw's first game in the league since Southampton, as we all know. Ashley Young, I think he does very, very well at right back. I know as a right, he's usually a right winger for England. During his Villa days, he was a right winger, but even when Mourinho was here, he used to play him at right back. But I thought Ashley Young was incredible tonight, as I said. Lindelof and Jones, I thought, did very, very well as well. Jones had a chance in the game as well. One of the chances, I think Lindelof, was it? Had set. I think Lindelof would won. I think, was it the Rashford chance? Lindelof, he was the one that set Rashford up for that golden chance, but Rashford had just missed it anyway, and the keeper had saved it. But you saw tonight, you could see the defence were pushing up to help the attackers, the midfield. It was just absolutely fantastic to see that tonight. The movement, the passing, getting bodies forward in good positions. The passing was absolutely fantastic. The spirit in the team, that you could see the confidence in the team that they want to play for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As you can see, as I said, it's only one game. There's still a long way to go. Yeah, he's got 6 months into the job. He'd like the job on a full-time basis. As I said, didn't have a good defensive record at Cardiff. Didn't have a good defensive record at Mold. I think he's I think he's going to do well at Manchester United, because he knows the strappings of the club. He was a great player for 11 years. He scored 126 goals in 366 appearances. Did Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as we all currently know. And he was here 11 years, as I said. And he has been in regular contact with Fergie. And he said he wants the players to play the way that he wants them to play. So these players have met the expectations without a shadow of a doubt. So it's good that they've taken the instructions of what Solskjaer has demanded them to do, and they have done that. So potentially that style of play today was absolutely fantastic. We were world class tonight, absolutely world class. Absolutely pulverised Cardiff City tonight. Could have been more. We had other chances as well, when we didn't score. Had 70% of the possession, as I said. But there's really nothing more to say. And, the next game is Huddersfield at home. It's going to be United 3 points, and then I think it's Bournemouth after that. Huddersfield's on Boxing Day, isn't it? So we have got games coming thick and fast, as I said. But he's going to give everyone the chance. I think he's even going to promote the youth as well as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as he has confirmed the team's going to get opportunities, as he did confirm. But he's very, very happy about this. But the goals tonight were from Marcus Rashford, and the Herrera. Their goal was, I can't remember the name, but they got a penalty and scored it. The third goal was Martial. Lingard got the assist. Fourth goal, Lingard penalty. And fifth goal, Jesse Lingard as well. Pogba provided 2 assists, though. He could have easily got his name on the score sheet tonight as well. But great team performance, as I said, just absolutely fantastic. And you can't ask for any more than that. I knew Manchester United were going to be a different team tonight. Now with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, with his team, with his discussions with the players, that is currently mad, as I said. So hopefully now this is going to give us confidence. And it's been a good day for United. I know Arsenal won today by 3-1. But it's been good because Chelsea lost today at home. Manchester City lost today at home. Manchester City have got a 100% home record, before today. I can't remember. Well, the last time they lost at home was actually to Manchester United, was it last season? But you wouldn't have expected Crystal Palace in a million years, to beat Manchester City. But yeah, great performance today. I think it was Fred that came on. Fellaini came on, did he? And somebody else came on, but I can't remember who it was. Was it? Someone will have to remind me in the comments. I can't remember who else came on. I'm surprised Bailey didn't start tonight. I thought Bailey would have started, to be quite honest. I'm surprised that Matic started because I was shocked because I thought Matic was going to be dropped for this game. But to be fair to Matic, he played very well tonight. Pulled the strings off well with Herrera in that midfield. I thought Herrera played very well tonight in that midfield. But it was just absolutely immense. The width was good. The movement was good. The passing was good. The spirit of the team was good. They just looked like a team that say we want to play for this manager, and they did want to play for the manager, and you could tell the difference because under Jose Mourinho, I could just tell the players didn't want to play for Mourinho because we wasn't playing that, we wasn't getting the fullbacks forward, we wasn't communicating, we wasn't gelling as a team, we wasn't scoring enough goals, as I said, and you can tell how lethargic he was under Mourinho, how defensive he used to play a lot. But today we were just a great attacking team. I thought we put a good defensive display in as well, as I currently said. But you can tell the difference now. We was darting forward, getting the fullbacks forward, getting bodies in good positions. Players showing the skills, one touch, two touch. We never showed that under Jose Mourinho. So there's a big majority difference now. As I currently said, it's going to be interesting to see what he says in his post-match interview. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think I'm going to have a glimpse and watch it to see what he says, and it's going to bring confidence into the team. As I said, I think we are now 6, is it? We are 6. We are 8 points now behind top 4. I think we're 19 points behind top, as I said, but it will be a great achievement if Solskjaer can get us into the top 4 by the end of the season. But as I said, teams above us won't drop many points, but as you've seen today, guys, to be quite fair, teams have dropped points. Chelsea dropped points at home to Leicester. Manchester City dropped points at home to Crystal Palace. So there's always a chance. So we keep that fight in the team, that desire going. The way we played today, we can beat anybody on the day. The way we played today, it was just absolutely amazing to watch. As I said, the 2 biggest wins this season was Fulham at home and 5-1 today. And as I said, the last time Manchester United won 5-1 was at home at Midtjylland in the Europa League, if I am correct, as I said. But yeah, great. Absolutely fantastic result from Manchester United. As I said, we still got Rojo to come back from injury. Smalling's injured, as I said, and Sanchez is set to return in January as well. So he'll want to get in the mix. Will Sanchez, when he recovers from injury, with the team playing like that, we're full of confidence, and there's positivity now around Old Trafford. We've had a lot of positivity with Mourinho getting sacked this week, Solskjaer getting recommended to come into the interim role and winning his first game very comfortably by 5-1, and he'll be very impressed with them players, the shift and what they've showed an absolutely fantastic good display tonight. And you can't ask for any more. You cannot ask for any more than that. As I said, it reminded me of when we had Alex Ferguson, in the Ferguson era of the Ronaldos, the Tevez's, when Rooney was very good when he was younger. It reminds me of, likes of Beckham, when Solskjaer was a player, Gary Neville, Michael Carrick, Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs. It reminds me of all them players because that's the style of play and the type of football Ferguson used to play with them players when we had them players under Alex Ferguson. We haven't seen that since, but it didn't work out under Moyes, didn't work out under Van Gaal, didn't work out under Mourinho, but we saw that tonight, and that's the first time in a long time I've seen Manchester United put such a good performance out like that, and it was really great to see. Pogba was good. I think if Pogba continues like that, I'd want him to stay. I did say before I wanted him out because obviously, he had disputes with Mourinho had disputes with a lot of the players, and Mourinho wasn't getting on with the board, but my opinions change now because one of the biggest clubs in the world, we've got a fantastic history, as I said, and the good times can come back to Manchester United. We still need to reinvest into the team. Solskjaer needs to think about contract renewals, but I think his lineup were spot on tonight. He's going to rotate the squad, as he did say in his press conference, and he's going to give everybody the chance, and that's the best way to do it. And Fred wants more game time, but he did come on as a substitution, so good from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fred came on as a sub, which was very good to see. Pereira, it was Pereira, sorry, yeah, it was Pereira that came on as a sub, I've just remembered, so it was Pereira that came on as a sub. He wants more game time, and I believe Fred and Pereira are going to get more game time under the management of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and he has been discussing about his managerial style at the club, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I think he fits the agenda of this club fantastically well, and you'll get a lot of United fans based on that performance tonight saying, yeah, we want Solskjaer to take the job on a full-time basis. Let's not get too overconfident. It is only Cardiff. But we keep performing like that. He does that within 5 or 6 months of what we've shown tonight. Then who knows? The board may let him get the job on a full-time basis. You just don't know, guys. But yeah, I think we created a lot of chances tonight. I think we had about 17 shots in total in the game. I think one of the Cardiff players was getting committed a lot of fouls. I can't remember who he is, but great performance tonight. As I said, I'm gonna go watch his post-match interview now and go see what he's got to say. But that is a Manchester United of old, absolutely Manchester United of old, and Solskjaer. I'll never forget the moment when he scored that goal to win us the treble in 1999, as he currently said. But that's the Manchester United of old, as I currently said, because you wouldn't see Mourinho us passing the ball like that, getting players forward, getting bodies in decent positions. You wouldn't see that under Mourinho. All you'd see under Mourinho, if Manchester United take the lead, Manchester United, that Mourinho's mentality was get the team to play defensive and sit back and let the other team invite pressure. But we're not going to do that under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Playing defensively, you do not win games like Jose Mourinho did. But we were just absolutely amazing tonight. Getting bodies forward, getting players in the right position. As finishing was fantastic. We created chances well. And every player put a good performance out tonight. There's not one bad player out there tonight. Not one. Not one bad player. I can't prejudge any player tonight because I thought they all did very, very well. They communicated well together as a team. Martial's third goal was absolutely world class, to be quite honest with you. That deserves goal of the month, in my opinion. The build-up play to it was absolutely immense, that third goal. Lingard was fantastic tonight, as I said. Lingard's a good player. People say he's more of a squad player, you know what I mean? But I thought he was great tonight, Jesse Lingard, as I said. I'm surprised he didn't start Juan Mata tonight as well. I think he was on the bench. But yeah, well done, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You won your first game as Manchester United manager, and we won it by 5 goals to 1 because we know this season the performances haven't been good enough. We have been losing to teams that we shouldn't be losing to. We didn't do well we haven't done well in the Champions League, as I said. But you know, there's always time to turn things around, and I think Solskjaer is the right man to turn this team around. You know, there's still a lot of dramatic changes to do. As I said, you know, we've got to spend some money in January. We do need some players in that team. I still think we need a strong central defender. Perhaps we need a winger as well. Reportedly, but Man United keep playing like that. We can beat anybody on the day. So, say we've got Paris Saint-Germain in Champions League February, play like that, I think we'll beat them. We play like that against City, Liverpool, you know, in your Chelsea's, your Arsenals. I think we've got a chance. We have really, really got a chance. If we do beat the big teams in like February and March, we've got them. Who's to say he won't get the job on a full-time basis? He did say he'd love the job on a full-time basis, and I like the attitude. I like the attitude of the team tonight. I like the quality. I like the intelligence. Rashford was absolutely phenomenal. Martial was absolutely influential. As I said, I hope he doesn't leave, but according to his representatives, Martial, he's very, very pessimistic about him agreeing a new long-term deal. Anthony Martial did sign. We did activate that 1-year deal on his current contract, so he's here till the summer of 2020 at least. But I think Martial and Rashford will grow and develop fantastically well, as I currently said, under the reign of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, as I said. And Solskjaer, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what he says in his post-match interview, as I said. So 5 goals to 1. Great win away from home. As I said, away form hasn't been good this season, but we could have a good second half of the season, and that's going to bring confidence into the fans. And you can tell the mood has been lifted in the players, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer himself, and the fans as well. And that's good to see because these fans deserve it, and we haven't seen it for a long time, as I currently said. But now I think it's time. Something is going to dramatically happen, and Solskjaer is going to get this team playing the way they should be. And he used to say he won't get the job on a full-time basis, and somewhere along the line, maybe next season or maybe a couple of seasons, we can be up there competing and challenging for major honours, as I said. But yeah, great result, as I said. So anyway, drop your comments, likes below on the channel, guys. If you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless, guys. I'll see you all again on my next video. Bye.